Chris Gonzalez fires the shot from 10, missed it, rebound out, and the rebound is cleared by Michael Payne. Corey Blick for 3, airballed it, Gonzalez rebound, missed it, Kenny Soodle comes away with it, he's fouled by Corey Blick. There you go, great hustle by the Bison. Hey, we bragged on the officials, but I'm not bragging on them right now, Michael.
I'm starting to get a little red honey watching this right here. He's irritating the snot out of me. And I think what he's doing, we've had him before up here, and he's a little irritated at Bobby because he said a few things, and he just won't call anything for a while. That irritates me when that happens. But you know something? We haven't played very well this half, and we're still only down 2. That's a good sign for us.
Yes, it is. Brent Ansel left side to Quinn Woldridge. Quinn back up top to Clay Martin, right wing to Kenny Soodle. Zone defense applied here by the Warriors. Back up top to Quinn. You know, it's man-to-man. The Bison just kind of spread out in the zone offense. 3 minutes to go, first half. Right baseline, Isaiah Lane to Quinn. Bad pass, it's deflected and stolen by Michael Payne. Bison caught out of position there, and the offense right now looks pretty lethargic. And again, a lot of that has to do with Westmont's defense.
They're disguising their defense as well, Lance. I thought they were in zone 2.
Gomes back to the basket, wants to go baseline, running out of room, lost the ball out of bounds. Hey, Gomes is strong, but guess what? He's no stronger than Isaiah Lane.
Super close defense. He beat him to the spot, tried to throw baseline, and just had no place to go.
Most people, Gomes can muscle around, not Isaiah Lane. Dominic Corsi going to check back in the lineup for OBU. Joe Kearns is going to get a break.
Did I say that?
I like that. That was good.
I hope we don't have a few calls on that. That guy, though, that one particular official, I think
The more I think about it, the more I like that one. Clay Martin up top to Brent Ansel, right side Dominic Corsi, back up top to Quinn, left wing to Clay Martin. Clay, the lob pass, it's deflected and stolen. Kevin Falconer. Warriors were ready for it. Up ahead, Chris Gonzalez wants to penetrate baseline. Tough shot, and it goes. Quinn was actually playing good defense, but Gonzalez gets his first basket. He's got 2. 23-19. Westmont now with a 4-point lead, 2:10 to play in the half. Look out, up top to Clay Martin, right wing. Clay backs it away. Goes baseline to Dominic Corsi. Dominic trapped in the baseline now, back out to Clay Martin. 2 minutes to go in the half. Clay penetrates down, gets it into Steven. Look out, battling with Gomes. Right-hand shot goes. Steven's got 8. Hey, he can score even over Gomes.
They're playing zone. It looks like a man, but they're playing a zone.
So here comes Westmont with a 2-point lead in the ball, 23-21. Michael Payne, I wish they'd play him more. He hands it off to Kevin Falconer. Falconer thought about a long-range 3, instead goes to Joe Ortiz. Out on the right wing now, Chris Gonzalez dumps it down to Gomes, back to the basket. Bison double-team him. Kick it out, 3-pointer on the way. No good, rebound, Quinn tips it. It goes off the hand of a Warrior, I thought. Oh, I thought Joe Ortiz touched it. And that doesn't seem to be the case. So the ball back over, or it stays with Westmont College. Kevin Falconer to inbound for Westmont underneath their basket. They get a fresh 35 as well. Throws it way out on the left wing for Chris Gonzalez. In the lane, Gomes with his back to the basket. Now he looks to penetrate in. Steven won't let him do it. What's the call? Traveling! Steven Lookout's played a great first half of defense.
He has played tremendous post defense. Our post, hey, everything Gomes has got, he's worked hard for. He's a great player.
Yeah. He's got 8.
Post player I've seen this year.
He's got 8. Lookout with 8. So those two guys have neutralized each other. Who's going to pick it up elsewhere? Brent Ansel, right wing, pass deflected out of bounds. Bison just not crisp offensively, and Bob Hoffman's frustrated about it.
Well, we're a little bit confused to what they're doing defensively. They're switching on every pick, and we're really not used to that.
Second half adjustments will be key in this one. 1 minute to play in the half. Bison down by 2 with the ball. Dominic casts it up top to Quinn Woldridge, left side to Clay Martin. Clay in the lane to Dominic, goes up. No, he traveled as he caught the ball. That's a good call. I thought so as well. A little stutter step, even though he made the layup, but he traveled first.
You notice where we got the ball. They're playing the same point zone work now. The soft spot is at the free throw line. And that's where Dominic got that. He didn't finish it, but I think we'll get more of that.
That's a good thing to look for. Gomes on the right wing wants to take Lookout off the dribble and does. Reverse layup is good. Brian Gomes would have been the MVP of the Sooner Athletic Conference, folks. That's how good he is. He's got 10. Lookout looks on the right baseline. Dominic fakes the 3, doesn't look to shoot it though. Lobs it out to Quinn. Back out to Clay Martin. 5-second differential between the game and shot clock. Bison down 4, 25-21. They're going to hold for 1 shot for them, although Westmont will get the ball back with about 5 seconds to go in the half. Quinn's got it out on the left wing. baseline to Stephen Lookout, out to Dominic Corsi, up top to Clay. Look for the alley-oop, he's covered. Now Clay wants to dribble in, over to Brent Angel. Launches a 19-footer, left it short. Rebound, Chris Gonzalez. What's the call? No, okay, they stopped. The buzzer sounded. Oh, actually threw it from three-quarter court and hit the front of the rim. The shot clock buzzer sounded, but it didn't need to sound because they had the rebound. Westmont stopped. The clock was still going. The officials have an interesting decision to make here.
Well, actually what the rule is, and I know this rule.
Okay.
The kid double dribbled. If the shot clock buzzer goes off, you still play at your own risk.
Right.
The kid double dribbled, it should be our ball, and they're going to blow this clock. We're going to give it to them out of bounds.
Yeah, they are, because they're calling a 20-second timeout. Brought to you by Louder Transportation Company. And now it looks like Westmont wants a 20-second timeout. Uh-oh. Bob Hoffman and John Moore not happy with things right there. But it's going to be the Warriors basketball. They'll have to travel about 3/4 of the court with 3.4 seconds to play.
What Bobby's telling his exactly right. He double dribble the basketball. Even if the shot clock goes off, you still play at your own risk.
Right.
It's not a dead ball situation if it was a missed call.
You may have a beef with the shot clock operator, but you lose the ball.
That's exactly right. This guy right here, we bragged on the officials. Right now, he's stinking.
Yeah, they're not doing as good a job. It's not because the Bison are down, folks.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with it.
It's just they got to make the right call, and they're not.
This has been a great play first game.
So 3.4 seconds to play in the half. We'll see if Westmont can get a big momentum boost here. Oh. There's not a whole lot of love loss, obviously, going around here between Bob Hoffman and John Moore. John Moore being obviously a lot more heated about it. All right, Kevin Falconer to inbound. Throws it in quickly. Chris Gonzalez gets it at midcourt. He's going to launch it from 28 feet at the buzzer. Missed it. It hit the back of the rim. Almost went down.
That looked good for a long time.
A 2-minute timeout. We're back with first half scoring, halftime stats, as well as we get set for second half action. 25-21. Westmont leads OBU at the break. This is Bison basketball on AM 1450. Up to Clay. No, it's up to Clay to get dominated.
That's really good.
Where are we, Nikki? Oh. All right, folks, we're set for second half action. Clay, Quinn, Dominic, Brent, and Steven on the court for the Bison as they trail 25-21 at the break. Chris Gonzalez, Joe Kearns. Also on the court, Ken Nabke and Brian Gomes for Westmont College. 25-21. OBU a new season low for points in the first half of basketball. Just 21 here in the first half. Second half begins as the Warriors have the basketball. Chris Gonzalez out to Corey Blick. Blick goes left side to Gonzalez, back up top to Blick, right wing to Kearns, up top to Blick. Right side Kearns, looking into Gomes. The Bison trying to take that away. Blick has it left wing, back up top Kearns. A lot of patience here. Blick dumps it baseline to Ken Nabke. Nabke pass up top, they work it right baseline. Chris Gonzalez has the head fake scoop shot off glass, no good. Fight for the rebound, tipped around, out of bounds, and it's off of OBU. Corsi and Ansel had the blockout position. They're not calling any over-the-back calls, and that's been something that there could have been about 3 or 4 in the first half, and now there's one to start here.
You may have to body into him and push him out there. Just knock the shot out.
You've been suggesting that all season. Corey Blick has it on the right wing. Over to Joe Kearns, dumps it left baseline. Chris Gonzalez, he penetrates in. Nobody picked him up, and he has a layup from the baseline, just drives down. Gonzalez only his second basket he's got for Westmont, their biggest lead as they lead by 6 now, 27-21. Dominic goes up top to Quinn, right side to Clay on the wing, looking in. He'll dribble in, and they call a foul, a hand check on Joe Kearns. That's his first. And so the ball stays with the Bison as they'll inbound underneath the basket. Inbound as they get it into Dominic Corsi on the right wing. Dominic dumps it down to Brent Ansel, back to the basket right side, guarded by Nabke. Spinning around, head faking, in some trouble looks like. Goes up, off glass, missed it. Rebound tipped out to Gomes. That's a shot Brent has got to hit 4 feet away. That one's got to drop. Here come the Warriors back on offense, leading by 6. 27-21. We're in the second half. So points are going to be at a premium here in the second half. Kearns has it up top to Blick. Thought about launching the three, then lost the handle on it. Gets it over to Chris Gonzalez. Back up top to Blick. Left side, Ken Napke. Napke up top to Blick with 10 on the shot clock. He's thinking about it. Now launches the three on the way. Hit it. They left him open. They just stood there. Corey Blick hit it. He's got 8, and Bob Hoffman wants a timeout. A full or a 20. A full, so we'll take a break. 18:21 to play in the ballgame. Bison down 9, 30-21. This is OBU basketball on AM 1450. 60.
National Car Rental is the official automobile rental agency of the NAIA. For a higher level of service, call 1-800-CAR-RENTAL.
We had good defense until
The
one.
official car dealership for this year's NAIA championship.
Standing right there with the ball for 10 seconds.
Quinn Chrysler Plymouth, the Quinn family. Tulsa's only 5-star award-winning family with 2 convenient locations. Rawlings Sporting Goods Company is proud to provide the official basketball for NAIA championship. Rawlings is the official supplier of sports equipment and uniforms.
We got to quit walking. Look at our heads and faces and all
Football
that.
and baseball championships.
Head down, head down.
Rawlings, the finest on the court.
Seniors.
Jared Sports is the official backcourt provider for the NAIA. Experience assistant basketball working for you with Jared Sports.
Squinting. Back to action. Bison now down by 9 as Westmont starts the second half with a 5-0 run, lead at 30-21. Quinn turnaround three from deep, and he hit it. Oh, there's a wake-up call. His first points of the night, 104 three-pointer, and the Bison fans. Oh, how big was that one, Mike?
NBA deep right there.
Woo! I'm telling you, the turnaround from NBA range, and he hit it his first points of the night. He's got 3. 30-24, just like that. The deficit seems a lot smaller. Chris Gonzalez up top to Brian Gomes. Stephen Lookout is on him defensively. Gomes dribbles to the right, but had to regroup. Now kicks it out right baseline. They dare him to shoot the three. Gonzalez does and airballed it over the rim. Rebound, Craig White. They just held the ball too long. Craig up ahead to Clay as he came in for Brent. Right baseline, Dominique for 3 on the way. Got it! Oh, how big was that? Dominique's first points of the night. Boy, we talked about the Bison look dazed and confused out of the timeout. What did we know, Mike?
What do we know? And I'll tell you, if we're going to win this game, that 3 by Quinn will be what we point back and look at.
So Dominique and Quinn, their first points of the night coming on back-to-back trays. Bison down 3, 30-27. 6 straight out of the timeout from the bomb distance. 17 minutes to go in the ball game. We are in for a war. Joe Kearns dumps it down to Gomes. Stephen, look out the steal! Stephen into the front court to Craig White, and he's fouled by Corey Blick, his 3rd foul of the ball game. Hey, how about the minutes from Craig White tonight?
What a great job, and we're finally getting this official to make it tough.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, that was a foul. He didn't call that. Great job. Great White's
I'm telling you. Kevin Falconer going to check in now for Joe Kearns. He'll come out of the ball game as the Bison. Yeah, I do too. He's their best guard I've seen so far. Dominic Corsi to inbound. Bison down 3. Gets it way up top to Clay Martin. 16:50 to play in the ball game. Clay dumps it down. Oh, to Dominique threw his hands out of bounds. That's just one you should have had, but oh well, the ball back to the Warriors. At least the Bison are battling a little better. Those threes gave them life, Mike. They scared us during that timeout because it didn't look like they had a lot of life down by 9. So back to action. Up top, Kevin Falconer running the point. Looks up top, gets it to Corey Blick. Blick left side on the wing. They dump it down to Gomes. Stephen Lookout, good defense as they double Gomes. He wants to dribble around. Clay almost to steal. Gomes from his knees. Bounces it out to Gonzalez. What is that? They say he jumped up and then started dribbling. No call. Inside layup is missed. The rebound, Quinn Waldridge. Besides the bad no call, Bison get it back. Clay Martin, left side to Dominic Corsi on the wing. Looking down to Lookout. Look at the intensity in Stephen's eyes when you get a moment. Quinn on the right wing. As you can see, Stephen battling with intensity now down in the blocks. Dominique off the dribble down the lane, fouled Brian Gomes, and that's going to be his first foul of the ball game. We got a break there, maybe.
How can that guy miss that travel? That's a junior high call. You can't miss that.
Yeah. 3 fouls now on Westmont and a half down on the Bison. Corsi to inbound on the baseline underneath the basket. Better hurry, bounces it into Clay. He's fouled. Kevin Falconer was holding his wrist, it looked like. Takes away a layup, though, by the Bison. Bob Hoffman now kind of, you see the ref smile. He's like, no, don't call that one. So Kevin Falconer, his second foul, and 4 fouls on Westmont, none on the Bison here. 16:02 to play in the game.
We were hoping we get the laugh out of that.
Clay has the inbound now up top, looks in. Dominic Corsi, he's fouled as they're starting to call it a little tighter in the second half. And that favors the Bison because, yes, we're strong and physical, but we do play finesse basketball.
We are a finesse team, with the exception of Chip and Zeke.
The only finesse Henry knows is some kind of shampoo that he don't use. Corey Blake's going to check out. Is in the lineup for him is Joe Ortiz. 5 fouls on Westmont in the half, none on the Bison. 30-27, the Warriors lead OBU. Quinn lobs it into Steven. Back up top to Dominique, over to Clay, looking for the lob, but it's covered. Good defense there. In the lane to Dominique, though. He's going to go up from 5 and hit it. Hey, he's doing exactly what Gomes did in the first half.
He's not finding that spot of his own, Max, and he's finding it and finishing it.
Folks, what you're seeing is the maturation of the color analyst, Mike Hall. And now Dominique with the steal, and they're going to call a foul. 2 refs that did not even have the angle in the play. Blow the whistle as Dominique looked like he was going to go the other way with a dunk. That's a tough call right there. Yeah, that's a load up. I'm going to shut up. I'm red-hined now.
Well, we've got a lot of early quick fouls that they've called, and hopefully that's going to be to our advantage. We can get the bonus here pretty quick.
First foul against the Bison in the half. Corsi now with 3, though. Up top, Kevin Falconer gets it on the right wing to Chris Gonzalez. Up top, Joe Ortiz dribbles way out on the left wing. Back up top to Falconer. Kevin now dribbles in the lane, left baseline, gets it to Michael Payne. Back up top to Ortiz. Now with the basketball. Gonzalez looking into Gomes. Steven, look out, almost the steal. Gomes finally comes away with it, but Steven's laying down in midcourt. And then Gomes dribbles off his leg out of bounds. How about the play by Steven Lookout, forcing Gomes to do a little more ball handling than he's accustomed to, and he dribbles it out of bounds.
We're the team that's picked up the defensive intensity this half. And it's showing right now, they look a little dazed. They go from 11 up to
1 up. They were 9 up, actually. 30-21, an 8-0 run by the Bison. Now they can take the lead. Quinn Waldridge on the right wing. Baseline to Corsi. Pinned on the right side. Tries to dribble out of it and does. Gets it up top to Clay Martin. Clay Martin has it up top as he dribbles to the right wing. Over to Dominique. Dominique looks into Quinn. Instead goes out to Clay. Clay off the dribble. Leans in from 10. Missed it. And it's tipped around. Tipped out of the hands of Gomes by Lookout, but Gomes gets it back. Tough shot for Clay, it didn't fall. Here come the Warriors. Now we have a timeout as John Moore doesn't like what he sees. So is he going to call a full timeout? He does. We'll take a break. 14:39 to play. Bison down 1, 30-29 to Westmont College. This is OBU basketball at AM 1450.
Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center,
60.
training staff,
What's that
the
thing?
Reynolds Center staff,
What,
and
Bison
our Shrine Temple for providing court monitors, Summit Consolidated Group,
I think that's kind of people I associate myself with.
Medical Clinic and Cataract Institute, and St. Francis Health System.
This guy right here does not.
Passport Travel, the official NAIA travel agency, so dedicated to
That's a
being
junior high call.
created NAIA travel.
Just because you leave your feet and put the ball, that is puts some
With
trouble.
red card, call 1-800-499-NAIA. These sites are being used as practice facilities during this tournament. Bishop Kelly High School, Champions Athletic Complex, Jeans High School, Metro Christian Academy, Union High School.
Steven.
The use of your facilities.
He's a player of the game right now.
The Williford companies are proud to sponsor quarterfinal action to this tournament. Based in Tulsa and actively involved in oil and gas production, flight safety.
Well, looks like we're headed for a tight one, folks. 14:39 to play in the national quarterfinals. The winner moves on to the Final Four of the NAIA National Tournament. Bison trailing 30-29 to Westmont College, and the Warriors have the basketball. Bison have scored 8 straight points after they fell behind 30-21. Kevin Falconer has it up top on the right wing to Chris Gonzalez. Gonzalez skips it left side to Joe Ortiz. Back on the right side, Falconer with it. He comes off the screen, dribbles to the left side, looking inside to Gomes. It's stolen by Lookout, and then Stevens going to turn the ball over. Double dribbled as he tried to pass the ball. Oh, what a great hustle play by Steven to come up empty, but hey, we talked about it. His defense right now is superb.
Really playing well. And they've gone to zone on defense, man, so we're going to have to remember those adjustments we talked about. They're not going to play man out of the first half.
No, you're right.
I think we'll see, man, let's get ahead.
Kevin Falconer has it up top on the right wing. Throws it over to Chris Gonzalez. He tries to penetrate up, but Clay Martin denies it. Now out to Corey Blick on the left wing. 14 minutes in the ball game. Blick off the screen. Quinn, good job of fighting through it. Kick out to Kevin Falconer for three. Rims out, tipped around, and Gomes the long rebound. They get a fresh 35 on the offensive board. Gonzalez left wing, penetrates in, nowhere to go, out of bounds almost, missed it. His tip is up, no good, and tipped out. Quinn Wildridge runs down the rebound. Right now, the Warriors shooting ice cold in the second half.
They had some second chance opportunities, didn't convert, unfortunately for us.
Clay Martin in the front court up top to Stevens. Let's get the lead right here, fellas. Bison down one. Dominique has it at the top of the key. Now he's going to blow by Chris Gonzalez. All the way, missed the layup. It rimmed out. And now it's going to be a foul against the Bison as Steven going for the rebound. Runs over Brian Gomes. And on Steven, that'll be his second. Man, that is one that's got to drop for him. Gomes already in double digits with rebounds. 10 points, 10 rebounds for the Warriors as they go back on offense, still leading by one. They haven't relinquished the lead here. Gomes going to post up now, spinning around, pulls up from 5, missed it. Rebound is pulled down by Gonzalez, missed the follow, layup no good. Look at the back of Dominic Corsi's jersey was being grabbed as Quinn gets another big board. Up ahead to Clay Martin. Brent Ansell's checked back in the lineup for OBU. Clay has it up top, gets the screen from Brent, dribbles left side, all the way, layup is good! Oh, the acceleration to the basket, Mike, was a thing of beauty.
But I'm a senior and I'm going to put us up.
31-30, Bison lead it by one now with 12:40 to play in the ball game. Brian Hahn in the lineup, left side to Chris Gonzalez, fakes the 19-footer. Now they dare him to shoot the three. He'll shoot it, missed it. Rebound, Brian Hahn, he's fouled. Please call it on Ansel. No, it's on Dominique, and that's his fourth. Dominique Corsi just picked up his fourth foul of the ball game. Westmont hasn't even scored since the 18:21 mark of the ball game, so they've gone about 6 minutes without points, but they changed it. It's on Brent Ansell. No offense to him, but that's good because that's only his first foul, I do believe. Well, they got him with, that's his first foul. Hey, they got the points and players and fouls all working up there finally on the scoreboard.
Dominique before the game's over. He's going to make something happen to help us win this game.
Clay gets a breather, quick inbound. Corey Blick for three off the screen is good. He's got 11. Oh, that's their first points in 6 minutes, and it was huge. 33-31. Westmont back out in front now by 2 after a 10-0 run by the Bison. Quinn Wildridge on the left wing holds the ball up top to Corsi. Dominique, he lost the ball. Tried to fake a pass and it slipped out of his hands. And now what's the call? We got an official timeout, a double foul. Who's this going to be on?
Double foul, number 23, Brent Ansell, OBU.
All right, so Brent picks up his second. Alternate possession, though.
Remember on double foul, it stays with the team has the ball. That's a new rule this year.
So Brent picks up his second.
That's a junior high call, too. I mean, blow your whistle for talking about this guy is clueless. Just tell me.
Mike's getting worked up, folks. The foul on the other end. I don't know who the foul was on the other end. I'm trying to find. I believe so. So that's Brian Hahn. That's his first. I had him for 2. 12 minutes to play. Gomes posting up for Westmont College. Spins baseline. Offensive foul. Oh, they said the hook. Yeah, they said the hook. So Stephen Lookout's defense continues to be superb as Gomes has not even scored in the first 8 minutes of the second half, and that is going to be his second foul. Clay Martin, he had about a minute breather. He's back in for Kenny Soodle. 33-31. Bison down by 2. Neither one of these teams have been in a tight ball game yet this tournament, as Westmont has won by 22 and 15. Bison have won by 17 and 13. This one looks to be a little bit different.
We're going to be shooting free throws from here on out. Awful early.
Yeah, we're in the bonus there. I know who that's good for. Clay Martin gets the inbound as Joe Kearns back in the lineup, guarding him all the way down the court, but Clay, as always, breaks the pressure. In the front court, offensive foul Clay, and you can see the arm. He threw Kearns to the deck, and that's going to be the second on Clay, so we trade offensive fouls and the ball back over to Westmont College. That is the 5th foul against OBU here in the half. So Chris Gonzalez walks it up the court for the Warriors. Kearns up top gets it to Corey Blick. Blick hands it back to him. 3 for Blick. No good finally. Offensive rebound, though. Gonzalez, he goes up, hits it, and he's fouled by Stephen Lookout. That is his third. And I tell you what, the Westmont rebounding has come to life, especially Gonzalez. He's doing a great job on the offensive end. He now has 6 points.
We talked about it before the game. We had a limited second chance opportunity. They've gotten quite a few this half and have not converted until now.
That might be their first second chance points of the night, but they're huge. Callison checks out as Coursey back in the lineup. And the free throw now upcoming. What's the discussion here?
Shooting one.
Just the referee with the pleated pants. Talking to Dominique for a minute there. I don't know what about. Gonzalez at the line. 69.3% this year, and he missed it. Stephen Lookout. What a good rebound on a free throw. 35-31. Bison down 4 as each team has scored 10 points now here in the second half. Lookout on the right wing. Gets it to Dominique. Dominique skips it out to Clay, way out on the left side. Clay dribbles up to the top, right wing to Quinn Woldridge. Quinn going to launch a three on the way. Got it! Oh, that was a big-time three by Quinn Woldridge. He now has 105 on the season, and the Bison within 1.
Well, he stepped up and hit some big shots, man. He's come to play tonight.
I'm telling you.
Those are huge. Those are pressure shots.
11 minutes to play, 35-34, Westmont a 1-point lead. Brian Hahn hands it out to Joe Kearns up top. Right side to Corey Blick on the wing. Bison going to play no catch on Blick the rest of the way. Gonzalez out on the left wing. Dribbles now to the baseline. Got by Ansel. Double clutch. Missed the shot wildly. Loses the ball. Coursey comes away with it. Out to Clay Martin. Clay. Left side. Quinn Woldridge. Layup is good. Bison go up 36-35. Great transition basketball. And now what's going to be the foul call? And the Bison running back down the court. What's the whistle here? This second time OBU is going to be called for a foul. Running down the court. Intentional foul on Clay Martin. Are you kidding me? Clay was just running down the court possibly. The bodies got tangled up, and this ref is trying to big time everybody now.
I told you I was worried about the call intentional foul.
Running back down the court. So Clay's now got 3 fouls and 2 shots for Joe Kearns. 83.3% at the line this year. First shot is good. Kearns now with 6 points in the ball game. What is that all about? So now the ref talking with Clay. He's the team captain, so he can talk to him.
That's a joke.
He obviously doesn't know anything about Clay Martin.
Quarterfinal of an NAI national tournament game. This guy should not be calling here today.
He should be in the Sooner Athletic Conference. That's how bad he is. Kearns hits both free throws. He's got 7, and Westmont has the ball. So they take the lead at 37-36 with 10.5 minutes to play, and they've got the ball. This game growing in intensity as we start to wind it down. Chris Gonzalez has it up top, throws it out on the right wing to Ken Napke. Napke hands it off to Joe Kearns. Kearns goes back up top with it to Chris Gonzalez. Gonzalez on the left wing to Corey Blick. Blick dumps it down. Brian Hahn posting up Lookout, turns to shoot from 10, keep doing it. He missed it, but the long rebound, he gets it back, and then Quinn a foul going for the rebound. That's his first. Bison got to do better on the boards. Both teams now with 7 fouls in the half, so we're going to shoot free throws, and neither team very good at the line. Both teams under 65%. Brian Hahn will step up here for a 1-and-1 opportunity. 64.1% on the season, but 2 for 2 tonight. 37-36, Westmont by 1. He missed the front end. Brent Angel the rebound. Here comes Clay Martin with the basketball. 10 minutes to play in the ball game. Bison down by 1. Quinn out on the right wing. Looking inside, everybody's covered. Out to Dominic Coursey. Coursey has it at the top of the key. Guarded by Chris Gonzalez. Dominic backs away as they want to run 1-on-1. He's double teamed, kicks it out to Clay. Offensive foul as Dominic runs over. Joe Kearns takes the charge. And on Dominic, that's going to be his 4th foul now.
He's calling everything. He's making every single call.
Now this guy, is he known as this yet? So 4 fouls on Dominic, 8th team foul. Dominic's in some foul trouble big time. Oh, the intensity right now. Ooh, it's building pressure. Serious issues in this one. Ken Napke out on the left wing for Westmont. Off the dribble, now comes up, kicks it back out to Chris Gonzalez. Gonzalez dribbles back up top, throws it out on the right wing to Joe Kearns. Kearns comes off the screen up top, kicks it out. Corey Blick open for three, hit it. Corey Blick was wide open. That's 14 now for Blick, 9.5, as he's got 3 3-pointers.
You cannot leave him. You cannot leave him.
40-36, Bison down 4. Ansel right.